So what LIB is, and what all the festivals are around the world, and that's why they call it the temple stage, is the rebirth of initiation in a group of love and power and meeting the light, especially for young people. You're craving this. And our frickin' civilization was built on the foundations and an inferior culture we have been under for 1,600 years. But we're pushing that culture over the transom now with festivals like this. This is much more important than we know what is going on right here. Because we can heave that culture off and just push it over into the dry reservoir from which it came. But you can live two lives. So find the others was stated by Timothy Leary. Find the others and reassure yourself that there is an incredible powerful universe, not trapped by religion, not trapped by gurus, not trapped by practice. It's available to you at any time, at any moment, and it can guide you to an incredible life, as it has for all of us. And, you know, the crap world is a crap world. You can't be invested with any more value. We're kind of run out. So the only thing the wisdom keepers can tell you is you have the power in you to lift and go into a life of magic and true wonder and do good things in the world. And you can be good in the crap world too. But you know that the reality is a lot larger.
Well, I've always looked at the world a couple of different ways. Either you get a crap job and then you use the rest of your life to do what's really important, or you create your own job. And all the jobs I've ever had, I've created. And I really want to encourage you to recognize the jobs aren't out there yet. We don't know what's needed yet even. It's in your consciousness. And you need to, like she said, ground it. I used to go to dead shows and everybody was like, yeah, you know, and I'd spend the whole time grounding the whole stadium with my body because I felt that energy, that wonderful energy that was coming through needed to come into the earth somehow. You needed to take home that yeah and bring it in and make it something beautiful. And it doesn't have to be huge even. You know, I think a lot of us get so overwhelmed because there's so much that needs to happen. But if you can just focus in on what you're passionate about. And if you don't know what it is yet, just try something, you know? Go in a direction. But create the jobs we need and the businesses we need.
The one thing I see is the joy. And that's one thing I see, a community of hearts. And I see people laughing out loud, and I see people hugging each other. And that's what I experienced in 1969 in Haight-Ashbury. And I was sitting on the grass. We had taken, our YMCA had taken the back of a cattle truck, and we drove all the way from Long Beach to Haight-Ashbury and hung out for 3 days. And I was in heaven. And what I see today looks the same.
Purpose is kind of a big subject. And it actually might be like making, you know, you might have a vision that's like the biggest thing you could imagine, being enlightened and being able to solve all the problems of the world. And that might remain that, but then still, what are you going to do about it? So you kind of have to just filter through all of the material, all of the feeling matter of being a human and sort and follow and trust, like what Bruce was saying. You've got to follow something and keep trusting it.